Hello, this is the All Seasons Fly Tying series where we take your suggestions and we teach you how to tie the flies you suggest. My name is Max Fortney. I'm a guide with All Season Adventures. I'm gonna teach you how to tie a Fat Albert today. We got a bunch of suggestions, but Fat Albert is just, I have all the ingredients on hand, so that's what we're gonna do. You can tie a Fat Albert all the way like on a big streamer hook, or you can tie a small one, which we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be using a Gamakatsu size 10 dry fly hook. I like these hooks because they're super sharp, sharper than most. You can get these on Amazon for like $3. There's that for the camera. Other than that, you're going to need 3 types of foam. This fly is super simple. You need 3 types. One is going to be kind of the guts color. I'm going to use tan for that, and then you're going to need a backing. I'm going to use black, and then the top foam is pretty much just an indicator, so you can use whatever color you want. Just make sure it's kind of bright. For thread, I'm going to use this Ultra Thread Olive 70 Hot. Olive is one of my favorite colors lately. Just kind of mimics everything pretty well. So thread your bobbin and then we'll get started. So start here, start your thread and take wraps all the way back. I'm only going to go to just past the hook point because I like to have a bunch of bend in my hook that's uninhibited from string or anything like that, just so you can get better grab on the fish mouth. I'm going to take a couple more wraps. Okay. So grab your first piece of foam and you're going to take this and cut it into a triangle shape. Okay. See that? And then you take a big wrap, try and secure that in, take kind of loose wraps and then tighten them in. If you break your thread, it's not a big issue. Just start it over again. Okay, lock that down. Okay, next take your guts layer. You want to line it up so you got like, I don't know, just a little bit off the hook eye because that's going to be your head. And then you overlap it with the top layer. And make sure you're all the way back. Okay, and take some big loose wraps and tighten that up. So what I like to do here is you leave that kind of fatty bit right there because it kind of makes the butt more bulbous, which looks good on the Fat Albert. Okay, and take some wraps to secure that. Then wrap in front and make it kind of nice and thick. So the thread is actually going to be the body of the fly. And then pinch it and you make kind of like a little bulb here. And then take another wrap. Lock that guy in. And then wrap in front. I'm going to try and make it as bulbous as I can. Okay. Make another. So one thing about this fly is that tying down these big foam pieces, you kind of want a more sturdy thread. I'm a little bit on the light side. Another option you could do is like a size, like a 210, 140, anything bigger than that. And then for color, it's really, the world is your oyster. You can mix and match this to match whatever bug you want to do, or you can just be creative with it. Then we're making a bulb, and you want to be about halfway down the hook shank at this point. Perfect. So now you're going to take your top piece, wrap it over, loose thread wraps, and then pull to secure it. And that's going to give you your butt. Now we're going to do the crazy legs. So my favorite crazy legs right now are these yellow crazy legs. They're nice and sparkly, which I like. You can also just use, black rubber legs or red, whatever you really want. If you're a local here in Park City, you can pick these up from Trout Bomb for like $1. So it's a pretty good deal. So just tie those in to the side. And I don't know if I mentioned, but you gotta tie a knot in these. It's just a simple overhand loop. And you tie two together. I'm gonna mimic this on the other side. Try and get all the legs out of the way. Okay, pull that tight. You come in and you can trim these. It's about the same side length as where your knot is. Perfect. And we're going to take your indicator foam, just lay that down right on top. Loose thread wraps to get that in. And pull to get it tight. What you're going to have to do is pull all that back. And we're going to start making our way all the way to the hook shank, getting thread onto the hook. Am I still in focus over here? Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. So this part is optional. You can go with just thread for the rest of the body. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of dubbing in there. I'm going to use this hare's ear olive brown. You can use like a super fine dubbing or a synthetic, whatever you want to do. This is the only dubbing I have in olive right now. I think it's going to look good. So, a little bit on your hook. You don't need a lot for a size 10. That's going to be good for me. I'm just going to try and make a little dubbing ball here. Take a little bit more. Cool. That just gives a little bit more substance for me. Now, kind of right behind the head of the hook, you're going to tie in your head like that. First the bottom piece of foam, and then the top. Pull that over, tighten it up, take wraps. Great. Then you're going to take your crazy legs. You just need one at this point. Tie that guy in. This fly is easy because you can kind of nestle the leg right in between the two foams. Then the other side. Great. Then pull your indicator foam over. Make sure everything's out of the way. Break your thread. push it back in there. Tighten. Okay, now I'm going to push all of that back. I'm going to hit it right behind the head of the hook. Eye of the hook. We're going to whip finish at this point. You can whip finish however you want. I'm going to use my fingers right now just because it's a little bit too close for me to get my tool in there. One, two, three. Do one more. One, two, three. Okay. Tighten that up. And cut it off. Okay, now's the fun part. You come in here, just clip it where you feel you want it. Doesn't need to be too precise. I like to sometimes just have them long for no reason. Cause more disturbance on the water. And then come in here, cut off the heads and cut it just a little bit longer than the body or the most under layer so that you can kind of see a little difference. And cut the indicator foam off nice and short on both ends. Just clean that up. Cool. And that's it. That's a quick and dirty Fat Albert. I tie these pretty often. You can imitate a tiny little cricket good, or you can imitate a big cicada. They're a pretty versatile pattern. Again, you can tie a huge one like that. That's the All Seasons fly tying series. Fat Albert, you suggested it. We did it. Thanks for watching. And then I think we're gonna do like a mother minnow next week, or stuck in the shuck blue wing olive. Just keep suggesting, and then also send your pictures of your flies to our Instagram, and maybe we'll feature the flies. We got the okay. We'll feature the flies, and maybe we'll pick like I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Max Fortney. Goodbye. Her face is going in the hooks. Get her out of here.